Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Overwatch Oasis stream. This is one of the games going tonight. We do have another game going for Tier 2 between Eclipsed and Ramen Noodles on our other stream, but tonight we will be hosting the second Tier 1 game of the season between two returning teams, one of whom was last season's champions, so between Blank Assassins and Pepehands.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a fun game tonight. We've got two behemoths facing each other as the second game for Tier 1, so it's definitely going to be a fun one to watch.
Okay, let's just get everything finished setting up. I can hear you speaking. Yep, I can hear me. So if you want to just hop on into that Twitch chat so I can get you modded up, and then we will get some readies from these teams, and hopefully we can get started. So last night we saw a couple of really good games. We saw both Imperfect versus Kino play, with Imperfect coming out with the win, and Tater Thoughts versus Minton's Minions, and they took it to map 5, and Taters were able to win that one.
Yeah, that was a strong showing from both teams there as well.
So we have readies from both.
Imperfect doing a good job with the 4-0 as well. We do have the ready.
So we're gonna get a move on. I really want to see a Widow battle, just because we do have Icy Wolf in the match, along with quite a few good Widows on the side of Pepehands. Winter, a very good Widow. Tommen, also a very good Widow.
We do have a lot of really good tanks as well from the side of Blank and Pepehands.
So the funny thing is, we have a little bit of a insider, I guess, advantage, because we actually streamed a scrim for these two teams when we were trying to test out some new casters for the league. So definitely already know it's going to be a really good matchup. And
right,
excited
so
for
Black
it.
Assassins are looking like they're going to play a double shield, potentially a Torbjorn with the Ashe, and Mara Lucio.
And it looks like from the side of Pepehands we're getting a Rein Zarya. Oh, almost had a Tor, but it looks like we're getting again. What is Tommen doing? We're changing things up quite a little bit, but it does look like we're going to have a Bap Zen for sure. A double shield themselves. Oh my god, I hate these two teams already. I hate Pepe. And a Soldier Torb.
Interesting to see both teams are running the double shield here. Pepehands are definitely going to have the longer lasting shields, especially with the right shield being out.
Winter in the back already going on a flank, trying to get some pick damage in there. Takes out that Torb turret.
That's it. Why? Pepehands can definitely capitalize on this. Just like eating from that burn damage from the Ashe.
Kept maybe just a little too far forward there, not playing behind the shields.
I think Winter's position here, he did get dynamite by Electro, and Electro was able to find the pick onto Ivy. I'd like to see Pepehands sort of just back out now. This is sort of a really awkward position at the moment for them.
I think the game volume is a little too high on this account, so I'm going to have to fix it next map.
Winter was able to get out. Ice's trying to chase him, but he didn't want to overextend there. Good shout there.
We do see Blank sort of rotate back to point here. Working on getting that Zen down.
I think Ivy is also on the flank. He's upstairs, sort of trying to pressure them, but you have to back up with that mob in the front line there. Ket is able to find a pick, but it's only on to the mob. Electro is just popping off right now. Ket is still alive, they know that he's there. Icy with a hammer kill, and Electro finishes off Ket. That looks like a cleanup fight there.
Very strong hold here from Blank.
We do have quite a few ults coming online for both teams now. I would like to see a few ults being used, not too many. But it's starting to turn into a desperate time for Pepehands. looking like a one-fight territory. Wolf is coming from underneath.
I was going to say, we do see Wolf going straight to point, trying to cap himself, or trying to separate them at least a little bit here.
Graviton, Flux, and Wiser come out. If you find 2, make that 3.
Oh, and we do see Niano go down, trying to fly to get that res.
They're going to put them to the point. I think it was Buzz that was able to find a fish, but was not enough there.
So they did utilize 2 ults there, but they still have another 4 online, and Blank is coming up on 4 themselves.
I can hold on this choke here.
Blank Assassins love in the chat here. Good use of Molten Core in order for them to kind of push out and take this high ground, because it is really just one battle for them if they can get some picks.
Yeah, you can't just pop in that track to keep everyone alive there. Things going back and forth. Mercy is out of the fight, so there is no res for Blank Assassin.
Main heal also down for Pepehands. But really good Molten Core there from Tommen.
Was able to find well.
Can't get off point because Bob and the rest of the team will cap it.
But after with a 4-piece, just casually like that, there's only the healers for Pepehands on point right now. Wolf comes back, is he going to shatter? On his own right now, gotta be very careful. If he manages to get back, but unfortunately the point did flip in favor of Blank Assassin. Looking like cleanup for Blank Assassins right now. Winter got sucked onto the point and he has to back out. Was able to find the pick onto Wolfars, but Blank Assassins take map.
Just fixing my audio for a second. I think the game volume is a little too loud.
I doubt it, since both teams were running the double shield, but Winter and Icy both amazing Widows. If you haven't seen them play before, hopefully they can pull that Widow out. Looks like Icy swapping onto the Soldier, timing on the Tracer. Aside from that, everything's looking relatively the same. If you're staying on that ball though, there is a potential to get a few moves on this map.
Ooh, and that is a nice early pick from Winter.
Make that double for Winter. I think I can just play this aggressively, maybe get a few more kills. Blanca looking like they're backing out.
Yep, it looks like we have some very smart tactical reset from Blank here.
Oh, that was a nice pick from Electro though. If Blank managed to group up, they'll be able to fight this as a 5v6.
So,
like Electro created a little bit of space.
definitely put some pressure in on those tanks. Or, I'm sorry, healers, so that they kind of had to make the rest of Pepehands back up to spawn here, or to point.
Was able to take out Electro, or being taken out by his counterpart Icy, but he also takes out Icy as well. It's looking like Pepehands are going to hold this.
Winter doing a lot of good work getting 2 kills very quickly in the beginning of these fights.
And a nice dagger onto Wolfars.
So you see Ibby there up in the top corner.
Yeah,
Looking to get a boot. Yep. And the whole team did go forward though.
Now that Shadow was able to find, I believe, 2. There's the first team kill of the series.
Really good shatter, but followed up with the tack visor. Blank did try to use their own tack visor in return there, but unfortunately just the ults on the side of Pepehands.
Yep. Nice pick from Epic, maybe able to take out Icy with a pick as well. Currently fighting the 6v4 and like Pepehands are going to take.
So for that fight, we did actually go to point of view for crits here, and he did a really good job of making sure him and Ket stayed up on that Zen, along with using his BAP field there to shoot through as Blank was trying to come in on that side. Hi, Debbie. Hey, chat.
Welcome, Silence. Welcome, Dabrella.
Greedy, Kinji, everyone hungry.
Imagination is the essence of discovery.
So it looks like we might be getting a dive here from Blank.
I can't wait to see you all in action.
Yeah, that Sombra can definitely do a lot against Ibby and potentially even Tarnin if the hack comes through. The real question is, have they got the team behind making an efficient dive? Find out.
Looks like there's almost a like 2-character dive on the side of Pepehands. Both teams just kind of looking for destruction, I think. And for stall, you know.
Yeah, definitely has to be very careful here. He's going to be a prime target. And as I say that, he's the first to be taken out by Electro, which was able to take out Wolfars.
Very nice pin from Wolf onto Lucan.
So currently Flame Assassins have no tanks. Electro was able to find another, but it's not looking like enough for them to take the point.
Give Winter a little bit of spectating here.
70% for Pulse Bomb. Hopefully we can get a few stickies off.
So we do see, actually, that gave me the good heads up there. Electro coming from behind on this team here. Took a really good rotation all the way around from their spawn.
And again, takes out Ket. Like I was saying, you just gotta be careful, especially against a dive team like this. Electro finds his counterpart as well. Lucan finds Ibby and looking like Blank is finally gonna take point.
We did see Wolf. We did see a hammer down from Wolf there, a little too late.
Might have been a panic ult, maybe. But definitely something Blank don't need to worry about now for another, what, 90%?
Yep. And Blank with almost every ult online and or coming online in comparison to Pepehands, this next fight should be an easy hold for them. Just don't want to see them invest too many ults into it. It's definitely always easy to put 4 down.
This Pike fight could build quite a few ults for Pepehands as well. Pretty much having 4 ults online. EMP comes out and finds, what, 6?
All 6, yep.
That's it.
If it didn't get Ket, Ket was going down in regards to that. But we do have a lot of ults coming out here.
Maybe a questionable beat, but we haven't needed there. They're sort of in no man's land.
We did see the tack visor come out from the side of Pepehands too.
Nice
so wondering if they're
Isaac.
switching. Yep, and we do see the switch from the soldier onto the Doom.
No, make that a McCree. Looks like they're rocking the double shields. Orisa definitely needed against a dive team like this.
I think that McCree will be really helpful for the Zenyatta on Pepehands so that they can get some, you know, not get dived as often and get some utilization.
McCree is definitely a great counter for both the DBS and Flank Assassin.
And we do see
right
2
now,
go down,
two.
but even a little bit of an even fight back and forth here. It's just one after the other.
Stickies. Able to find a target each. Electro almost confirming here.
And it looks like
Can anyone
this
catch?
first map will go to Blank.
Hearts Racing. That could have been anyone's game. I wonder if this was mine. How hard it looks like it was.
A lot of blank love here in chat. Alright, you want to ask them about swaps and readies?
Yep. Nice numbers from both teams as well. Electro with a 75% kill participation. Quite juicy.
Wrong for showing the play of the game. We show all play of games. We are fair here.
What do you think Pepehands needed to do in that last fight to potentially swing it in their favor?
Definitely think maybe a Brig would have been a little more utilized and the McCree a lot quicker. The soldier was getting some, work done, especially on map 1, but there's the angles on map 3. The angles on map 3 aren't really as great for the soldier, in my opinion. I think more of a brawl comp might have been the solution against the dive. Focus down that Winston a lot quicker, have something to stun that Tracer, just a couple things like that.
See. I think swapping onto the Orisa earlier would have done a really good job as well, especially against that dive team.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Really nice to see Blank pulling a dive out of their pocket, though. Havana for escort. Havana is not in this week's rotations. This week's rotation is Busan, Kings Row, Voskaya if it's working for the night. If it's not working, we're going to Temple of Anubis, Route 66, and then Nepal is our last tiebreaker map if we go to a tiebreaker.
That is correct. Great way to start the season with Kings Row being in the rotation.
Everybody loves Kings Row. Thanks. We appreciate the love. Can I come commentate next time? If you want to sign up for Stream Team, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, are we getting more recruits?
And then if you sign up for Stream Team, just give me an @ and I will take a look at the application for you. More recruits. Stream Team's always fun. All right, no swaps on the side of Blank, so we're gonna keep this the same. Everyone knows you. Silence, I don't know you.
I believe Silence is Icy's duo partner.
I do know that. I'm just saying I don't know him directly. So, listen, we've made everybody apply. Sebi had to apply. Lots of people had to apply. No one just gets through based off upon who you know in the league.
Or just DM me privately. I'll make it happen. Don't tell Jibba though.
Don't tell Chippa that. Awful.
So, Blank Assassins are going to be defending first, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they're going to be playing the double shield for defense. Might be smart. Fast plays a mean Sigma. I know Lucan plays a lot of Reinhardt. It's definitely plausible.
So, Wolf is typing.
The real question is, what does chat want to see for Kings Row?
Who is our favorite team? Honestly, it's still, week one. It's too early to tell. We have some new teams in. I like a lot of the people. Both Sebi and I were on Blank last season, so it's, of course, there's love for Blank from both of us. Our team this season is affiliated with Pepehands, so of course there's love for Pepehands. We're, big fans of taters. We love the taters. But what I guess what I would say, and after watching last night's game, Imperfect was really good. But I'm really excited for Minton's Minions this season. I definitely want to see what they're going to do in Tier 1. Just it's nice to have new, fresh faces, like completely new in the league, and just to see what they can bring and contribute to it.
And not just fresh faces, but the fact that they can be quite competitive as well, especially against Tater Thoughts, proves that this season for Tier 1 is definitely going to be difficult for all teams.
Yeah. Some really good changes with the new structures of trying to make Tier 1 a little more competitive for the masters and the GMs, but still allowing people to play up. But we'll see. And I think Tier 3 teams will be easily developed early. Who the early favorites are, because a lot of the Tier 3 teams are the same teams from last season. Wolf, Ibby, Ket, Winter, Kritz, Marie. All right, so now we just need readies. Oh, nope, we're changing again.
Keeping it the same, it looks like. And we got the readies, so...
Okay. All right, we're going to go. Which hero is your favorite? I am a hard Brig main, so Brig's always going to be my favorite. I know she's a little out of rotation right now, but there's nothing more fun than playing goats, and especially playing goats with like a good, hard, aggressive team. So for me, it would be Brig.
Well, that depends on the question. If it's character, then I would say Anna. I think Anna is my favorite. Most fun to play, even though I'm god awful at him, I'd say Doomfist.
Let's move on. Hey, everyone's got their opinions. It's okay. We just had a really fun break match for All Stars. We had a goats game on this map, and it actually was really competitive and fun. So, sorry if I'm breaking your heart, Kemchi.
So, for defense, it looks like we do have that double shield. We've got Icy Wolf on the Mei, Electro on the Ashe. Both were popping off last season with those heroes. And we do have the Mercy Moira, so no defensive ults.
And
I think I even need one. Who knows?
They might. It's Pepehands is running also that double shield again to themselves, except this is the Rhine Orisa. Their DPS this time they're sticking with the soldier but going with the Hanzo, but those heals are still the same with the Zen Bap.
Looks like Tarmin has swapped onto his signature Torbjorn there. It's definitely been popping up recently. Let's see if he can make some magic happen.
Quick push through choke there. Easier to do, especially when you don't have a Junkrat kind of spamming in that constant shield break damage at you. Good wall there from Icy, trying to separate the team out, but leaves a little crack between Hotel and that main area.
Looks like the Eternal first picks. You're gonna have to finish the fight.
Smart use again of a wall there from Icy in order to enable him and Electro to escape so that they're not overly staggering themselves.
Solid time bank though, able to catch the point. Just over 3 minutes left.
Well, and the team gets, the good spawn here, so they are going to be able to come back and contest without anybody being, all the way back at that third point.
And after this poke wall, I think we're going to have a couple of ults online, especially for Electro and Tarmin.
Reset the lobby? What?
Pepehands taking a lot of damage just burning down a lot of all like assassins. Gotta watch out where they've had the lessons to play that corner. They are managing to push Pepehands back.
Fighting in this small room. Interesting. They do have that bot behind them. Does get burnt down though. Good.
Was blocked there. Was.
It was able to get one or two there that were kind of on the side of the payload and spread away from that Orisa shield though.
Like, we're able to slow them down a little bit, but not enough to make a huge dent in their time bank right now.
Good stagger there from Winter. Able to get, Niano there as she was trying to escape.
It looks like Blanca gonna have to give. Like a point here. You see a couple of changes. Ice Scales relatively the same. You also online for OP. Now the visor longer, you have to find anyone. He's able to find one after he finishes ulting. Big pick as well. Bars being the only shield for his team right now.
Pepehands have done a really good job of properly staggering these ults here. They're only using one at a time, but we do see a lot of ults online still for Blank, so they definitely can stop this, this push here.
Good use of lob, just forcing Pepehands to go back, slow them down, stop them from sticking there.
But we did see a couple of ults come out on the side of Blank, and there are quite a few, coming online here for Pepehands.
Yeah, Tarn with a nice pick onto Electro as well. He does have multiple already, and here it comes. Baz was able to eat a lot of that as well.
Yeah. I like to see the coordination that they were trying for there. We did see Tommen using that Molten Core with Ibby trying to pull majority of Blank in, but Blank was able to kind of make sure they did not get caught in that.
I think the huge double kill there with his tire was able to pretty much save the fight, turn it in their favor there.
Also, nice res from Alexa there too. Using the corner
Don't worry,
to her
Silence,
advantage.
I got you. The hands are going to come in with a shatter to start things off. He also online for Black Assassin. It's a big old fights 4 in the grab. An even bigger. Shatter finds the 3. Wolf and Winter with a pick of their own. Tarmin as well. Currently a 6 speed 2.
Looks like Pepe is just trying to get some cleanup in here.
And will be able to touch.
Oof.
Baz was able to touch, but unfortunately got moved up by the Winter.
Yep.
That was a big kill as well because
Would have been a huge stall to allow the rest of the team.
Stall that way.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
So it looks like Blank will be attacking. I want to say they're going to run another Ashe. I do want to see a Pharah come out. I know Winter pulled that Pharah out, but Pharah on attack for first point would be quite nice to see.
A Widow is always nice too. This stream does not have a sponsor. We do this out of the love and good of our heart for the league and the enjoyment of watching, high-level players play quite well.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So for Pepehands, it looks like they're going to be running the double shield with that Torbjorn and Ashe. Ket on his signature Zenyatta and crits on the Baptiste.
And then for blank, it looks like we're trying to decide between our two tanks, but I think we're going to have a Junkrat Tracer, a Moira Lucio, and looks like a double shield again. Cheez-Its Grooves is the sponsor. I Pro Silence is the sponsor.
One. Attackers incoming.
That Junkrat is a good shout from Icy, because being able to melt down 2 shields is going to be relatively easy. It'll be slightly more difficult for Pepe. That being said, Winter was a nice pick, able to take out Niano.
Good early pick because it stops that speed boost onto point that they would want to do.
I need to play this slowly. Oh, that was a nice combo from Lucan and Faz, able to take out Tamin. Currently an even fight, but Niano's back.
They are backing Pepehands off of the point here.
Yeah, Pepe are doing a smart job just backing out.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like Pepe's just going to give.
They might be able to recontest though. Looks like
If they're going to
for it.
recontest, they need to get in there and touch now.
And unfortunately, they touched a little too late.
Yeah.
They
Timing
were
just,
able to get the picks, but
timing just a little bit off there. That or really good boops and or pulls from Niano and from Lucan to make sure Pepe was not able to contest that point at all.
yeah,
Because you
the
did see that Rhine. Yeah, that Rhine was charging in.
Charging in, exactly. That Blank also with a really nice time bank, pretty similar to Pepehands. Really nice dynamite from Winter. Is taken out by Icy though, takes out Niano.
Icy using his mines to escape too. Smart usage of them.
That was a big grab, but the Zeno was there to save him. These last 1-0 Black Assassins don't need to worry about. They still have, aside from the Moira, they still have people close that they need to run through.
Good Molten Core and Immort Field though from Pepehands, allowing them to still keep on like the aggressiveness of staying on cart so it does not push too much.
Nice pick from Electra as well. The tire comes out. Going on top of the building. Is he going to find someone? He finds Ibby.
Is able to get
Electra
Ibby.
with a pick as well to Carmen.
You know what, Silence, it is huge. You don't need, 5-man tires to turn tides of fight. Sometimes 1-man tires taking out a tank or a healer is definitely what you need.
Yeah, especially able to take out Ibby as well. One of his Marissa is definitely
Dueling Bobs.
we do see a couple of ults on the line. Bob doing a lot of work for Electra here. It looks like they're going to take second point. Again, with a very strong time bank. Looking like a same fight.
And is Ket going to be able to, Ket is not able to get out. That is a late stagger. Ooh, why am I going under?
Electra
Oops.
popping off right now.
Great camera angles. Sorry, guys.
Shadow mercies all the time. I like the way you think, Silence.
Definitely need to take Electro off of this high ground.
I see with the opening pick of that fight, definitely gonna help. Tommy does get his pick back though.
And again, another Zen out coming to save from that grab. Icy is able to take out that Immort and the turret in the back though.
Electra with a double headshot onto Ket and Tamin. They can definitely push this now. Fight the 5v4. Oh, a huge shatter finds 3.
Bob
One
is in their backlines
pretty
though.
much stops that shatter though in its tracks.
But that Molten Core is able to burn Bob down. Huge
Bob.
from Electro, yeah.
Score
Electra absolutely popping off there.
3. Switching sides.
Time bank in the favor of blank, but still, if Pepehands can kind of not allow a first push take like which we just saw, I think they'll be in a better position.
Yeah, I mean, it's anyone's fight, realistically. It took them less than a minute to get a point for both teams, so what they can do with 2 and 3 minutes, who knows?
Don't know who Icy is.
Ready for battle.
Who is that man?
Icy is our two-time Widow tournament 1v1 winner and our Torb Hammer tournament winner, as he loves to brag about in the server.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So the
Guys,
tanks
if
and
anyone's
DPS
looking for a server link, looking to join, if you're not in the league, I can pop one into chat if you'd like.
Are you finished?
We did have another Widow 1v1. Silence, there will be another one. Our next matchup is not a 1v1. It's going to be a 2v2. And then after that, we're going to do another Widow because it seems this league loves their Widow 1v1s.
4, 3, 2,
I mean, it is a great event.
attackers incoming.
Give the people what they want.
Defend objective
Oh, but they
Looks
last
like,
for like 4 hours.
Electro will be on his signature Ash yet again. I see on the Pharah running that double shield with Moira and Mercy.
Zoms,
Comet
welcome
has
to the
swapped
chat.
immediately to Ash to counter Icy. Doesn't have a bot though, so he's got to get Winter on the Pharah with no Icy as well. But it looks like Winter is able to get the opening pick and onto Luke and coming onto Faz, so no tank. It's looking like Pepehands are going to take this point relatively.
Quickly. They took it within about a minute, because I don't think it would be very smart for Blink to recontest here or try to. Just kind of regroup.
Just poking. They're quite passive at the moment. Had to play their second. How pushed up Pepehands.
Looking like we're having some mirror comps, except for the heals. Those are different on the two sides.
Pepehands are hammering in that damage onto their shields though.
I think that's the one thing Pepe have been missing in these situations. It's just a little bit more shield break.
Bob and Koa does come out. Electro finds Armin's Bob. Relatively right, Kev finds the other Bob and quite blank to get the first 2 people alive.
And
Icy
Icy,
popping off with a 5k.
we see both fire ults come out, and Icy's just did a little bit more work there.
10 seconds.
That's what onto the board. Is that a smart move? If he does have the Prohibited Flux, can he touch? Carmen was able to get the overtime there.
It looks like no one.
Grab does
Oh,
come out. Is it enough though? Looking like it at the moment. If he was able to get that pick to Electro. it's a
in these
big damage
situations,
dealer.
just getting this payload as far as you can is key. But every ult was invested on the side of Pepehands. Hey, bots, telling us how to get our stream up to the top for views. We appreciate you, bots.
I'm not a bot.
Yeah, Sebi, do you mind banning that bot out? No, we've got mods. And this time there is no trans to save, but we did have Immorfield for it.
Winter and looks like had to hold it just past the second point.
Score 3, 5.
The DPS for Blank Assassins definitely something to watch out for.
Initiating match.
Still could be anyone's game. Blank Assassins have 3 minutes basically to push it all the way to just past second point.
Good job for Pepehands. Point was about here when they went into overtime, so getting it pushed as far as they did.
Ready.
Pretty impressive. Just need to see a hard hold from them if they want to take this map.
So it looks like both teams are running the same comps. Well, I see swapping onto the Widow now. The same comps as the round before, more or less.
no pocket for the Pharah, so if Icy's able to get a good shot onto them.
I mean, if you got two hit scans, especially Icy and Electro looking at you, definitely need a Pharah.
Oh, and there goes
That
the
being said,
Widow. Icy teasing.
stopping onto the Junkrat may be needed to hammer in damage against the shields. Winter will definitely be doing a lot against the blank shields as well, so need something to counter that.
So shields from both sides broke already.
They have to play in this corner. Climbing the first bit. The rest does come out from the enemies. It's looking like a shield war at the moment.
Good thing for Blank to do is just kind of play for ults here and play for, you know, if they are able to get a pick or two. Definitely want to see them push in aggressively on that.
And the first ult of the fight, Suns with the Coalesce.
The two tanks did get off point to chase Icy into Hotel, allowing Blank here to again, just like Pepehands did, cap this point within a minute.
Looks like Pepehands are going to give, actually. That Coalesce has done a really good job adding pressure onto Pepehands.
Smart of Pepehands though to back out and just regroup because they, you know, they're not coming back from spawn now. They do have their whole team here still.
Now, we do have a couple of ults on one teams.
Get into position.
One thing that Pepehands didn't have that Knight don't. Right. Oh, definitely needed for overtime fights. Speaking of which,
Winter in the
does
back,
rank
able to
two.
get two.
That being said, it looked like Black Assassin can get the staggers. But be careful, especially with the weak shield. But now looks like Pepehands will be able to contest before they get to the second point. They do have quite a few ults online, and the windows are red. Let's hope with a nice big one to maybe make that a 2-piece onto Winter as well. Looks like they're going to take it past second point.
Every ult
Pepehands
coming
really
out.
have to connect now. If they lose this fight, it's going to be very difficult for them to come back. Just that small distance.
We do see though Ibby waiting around the corner with Winter, both hoping to try and push the contest to allow
He
their
is there,
team to
though,
get
is
back.
it not? If he was able to find Fars, but it's not enough, and Blank take massive 2. Wonder if this is going to be Electro or Icy.
Icy.
Of the game.
Oh,
neither.
Suns. The Moira steals the plays per usual.
I've got 4 goals, guys, come on.
Surrender to my will.
I'm sure Electro and Icy both feel robbed there.
Incredible numbers put up from Suns there for the healing. Shows definitely what they're pouring into those tanks to make sure those tanks, you know, definitely stay up.
Absolutely.
But also really impressive numbers from that Zen. The transcendent healings was about 7k and the regular healing being about 16k.
So, map 3 looking like Volskaya. Pepehands aren't out of the fight yet. It's always a possibility to reverse sweep. I will say it is a uphill fight right now for them. But the game's currently relatively even, I guess.
Oh, and now I have to swap all the spectators.
Good luck.
Yuck. Welcome to the back end of streaming.
And I will look at swaps.
Thank you. Oh my god, this chat is just going so fast. I can't even keep up with you guys.
Having a good old time. The score is 2-0 in favor of Blank Assassins at the moment.
Chat, how we feeling? I know we have a lot of blank love in here. Do we want to see? We've seen dive from them. Do we want to see anything else? Do we want to see anything else on the side of Pepehands? What do we think that they need?
Quad DPS. That does sound fun. I wonder if we'll ever get that 3-2-1.
I mean,
Would be a nice change up to the 2-2-2.
if it becomes competitive in Overwatch, we will pull the league, see what that league wants. All the woman, diva, all the woman. Concessions?
Do you mean confessions?
Seth does not think. Like snacks. Not quite yet, but we always encourage popcorn. If you want to be a diva fan, we encourage Mountain Dew and Doritos.
Okay, so it looks like... Have you done the swaps for Blank?
Nope, I haven't done any swaps. Nasty Bunny, Icy, Electro Mango, Nyano. Who is Mango?
Giant.
Okay. Cheez-Its. Water. Yep.
Mangoes.
Mangoes. Pringles are good. I haven't had any in quite some time.
Welcome, Adam. Looks like we got some scouting from Tater Thoughts in the chat. I'm not earning Overwatch League tokens watching this stream, it's broken. Yeah, just try turning it off and on again. That should fix it, Adam. Tired of seeing Doomfist. Doomfist makes all the fun plays.
Who would you like to see instead of Doomfist?
Well, for me, I'd like to see a Hanzo. Love seeing Hanzos on this map. Dooms are really good on this map as well, actually. Wouldn't be surprised. Symmetra? You don't like Doom, but you want to see a Sim? What's wrong with you, man? Echo is pretty good. I don't know if these guys are confident enough to play Echo in a league game yet, especially with how recent she's been released.
This is a good sim map, especially if you're going to go for a tele strat.
We've seen a lot of wacky sim strats for defense and attack. Okay, looks like we've got readies from both teams. And Pepehands are going to be defending first time round.
If someone plays sim, they're low-key throwing. But sim can be fun. All you do is hold a button.
Initiating match.
did see a Farah coming for attack, especially on first point. Great cover from behind this choke here. Widow would be nice. I agree with you.
Ready for battle.
Looks like Blanca gonna go for a dive. Running the Genji Tracer with the Diva Winston. Along with the Moira Lucio.
Ideas. That.
Attackers
Looks like Winter has taken Tarmin's place and playing the Torb.
I'm looking forward to working with you all.
Along with the Ashe, Double Shield, and Anna Baptiste. So Cat finally swapping off the Zen. He was doing a good job, but maybe that Anna could really utilize her sleeps against the Genji. Either way, Cat really has to be careful. I see her swapped onto the Sombra now. Again, Anna's definitely got to be careful, especially with the dive team like Assassins.
1. Attackers in
Sombra will be really good for, yeah, a quick scout here. Lets the team know what they need. We do see the translocator in spawn. That way, you know, if there's a fire, they need a hit scan, they know to immediately switch to it.
Looks like they've swapped up completely into the scouting. Here comes the double snipers with the Hanzo. The double shield as well. Oh, excuse me, the Widow. Onto the Moira Mercy.
It's like the hardest one to kind of just spectate them through. This truck being in the way. Nice rotation from Blank, just kind of all moving together, staying together.
I do like the rotation from Pepehands as well, though. Nice shield to block off Isaac. On Epic TV.
If this map gets deleted, you'd be celebrating. Well, this is one of our only choices for 2CP, one of our 3 choices, because we do have Horizon and Paris out of rotation at the moment.
Very quick blob. The Coalescence does also come out from Giant. We're taking a lot of damage there. Able to get out with the skin of his teeth.
Nice to see Pepe able to kind of hold this point here, push Blank back a little bit.
It's like I see has swapped onto the Hanzo, definitely a smart choice picking up shield.
Good dynamite there from Electro.
One shielded one. Bob going into the back lines.
Beautiful bob there in the back. A little too far though.
And a lot of that team able to save their team. Like Pepehands are going to hold this one now. That might need to just back out and go back to this. It's like they are. We have a ton of ults coming online for Pepehands right now. And I'm currently having 4 ults. Nice pick there from Peter. Let's get the res though.
And Blank will be able to keep kind of pushing here. If Horizon gets deleted, my depression will be cured. They might come back mid-season.
That's
like-
going to definitely be a difficult fight to win for like Assassins here. I do like the rotation up on top.
Definitely keeps them
Both
covered.
teams look with other-
But Electro goes down quick, but is able to get a dynamite off that has almost the entire team burning. And they do res
Nice
Electro
res,
back up.
yeah. He was right. The Dragons do come out with that nice save the team.
We have a lot of ults coming out here.
Like Assassins. Maybe every time does get a pick onto Icy, apparently in favor of Black Assassin.
Smart of Blank to take them into that little room to force some ults out on the side of Pepehands, and then they just backed up to point.
Really back and forth. Bunny the only one on point right now with Giant. Actually, the combos do come out. Unless he gets a pick, but Ramen and Wolf doing a lot of work right now. Ramen finding a 2-piece.
It looks like it's just a constant like little one-man stall here from Blank, but not able to touch. Nice hard hold there from Pepehands.
Yeah, Blank were able to get one tick, but it's definitely going to be tough to hold 4 minutes.
0-0. Switching sides. Initiating match.
There's some Pepe love. Followed by the Blank spam to drown it out.
At least we've got love for both teams. That's the main thing, right?
Yes. So it looks like from
Good.
from the side of Blank. Oh, nope, they're switching it up. We're still getting a double shield, but we're going to have 2 long range, so we're going to have a Hanzo. Electro still on that Ashe, along with their own Ana and Baptiste this time.
Yes, definitely going to be interesting to see a triple sniper comp from Blank Assassin.
Oh, we almost had the EU no shield comp on the side of Pepehands.
Yeah, still swapping it up. So I'm going to run the Crazy Soldier. Chris Ford. Yeah, staying on the Ana and Chris, staying on the Baptiste as well. What Talon really needs to do, or Ibby, is just get a pick in the backline, and that's pretty much game for them.
Ibby able to force Icy Wolf off that high ground. Taking very little damage to do that. Winter able to flank around here, get some damage dealt in the back along with Tommen.
Disruption from, I think, Ibby is a lot. Nice sleep though. Nice. Also comes out, he is able to, well, knock it out, but do a little bit more damage before he dies. Nice shutdown from me, right?
Nice burn from Electro onto Winter, forcing Winter to back off, and Electro is following. Takes 1 DPS from each team out.
Have a look at Winter. Tommen in the back line.
Preventing anybody to come back from spawn. It looks like they're just trying to actively take Icy out of the fight here.
Icy has been spawn camped. That does take out Tommen. Still in Black's backline. That's a scary right now. That's that.
Wondering if the Nano was meant for the Rhine or meant for the Bob.
Either way it worked out. Winter was able to find the Orisa though. So that's going to be a long spawn for Rabbit Money. A nice dagger onto Winter from Electro now. Electro Mouse.
So looks like we're getting some switches on the side of Pepehands. Instead of a ball, we've gone to a Sigma. We're off of the Soldier onto a Torb.
They needed. I'm getting the nice edge. That's currently down, and it looks like that's a wrap.
Huge purple there from Ket, able to kind of force the rest of Blank to play that corner. But I did like the positioning there from the Orisa on Blank of placing the, everyone hates when I call it a pylon, but the pylon down around the corner so it can't be easily destroyed. Oh, and we have another swap game.
That is correct.
can see why you did not want to
Going
cast.
to Route 66. Hey, I don't mind casting, it's just I had no idea what was going on with the commentary from last night. I shall be right back.
Really hope you asked for swaps and readies in match chat. Oh, which you did. Okay. Not being dead weight. That's always nice. Sebi is a bit quiet. Sebi is a little naturally more quiet, and he is EU, so it's pretty late there, I'm assuming. So we have Blank looking like they're trying to decide upon their next lineup. Okay to join group. Sebi is currently living in the 1:39 a.m. time. Sure, Zomps. It is rather late, I do agree. No swaps from Blank. So we just need to see what Pepe's doing.
And I am back. Who missed me?
We have Zoms here.
Hello. Where is he?
I don't know, he hasn't said a word yet.
Oh. I like it.
Wow.
Alright, we have readies from both teams, so I just have to switch the map up. And we go.
The Pepehands have what it takes to get this dub and the potential reverse sweep.
After watching them on Volskaya, I would say so.
Initiating match.
Zoms, do you want to take over some commentary for me so I can disappear for 1 second?
Sure.
Looks like they're arguing about you in chat, Zoms.
I know. It's amazing. I don't know why.
It looks like Bunny did not open her profile completely. Yep, gonna mute for a second.
That's fine. So it looks like do you have that signature double shield for attack from Pepehands? Possibly running the Echo Genji along with
Attackers.
Ana and Crits on his Baptiste.
Might be going for a Nano Blade.
Would be quite interesting to see that though. I haven't seen an Echo yet, so definitely would be fun to watch. I wonder if he's trying to bait us though. I can see him
Might be.
definitely.
But they're also running a double shield on the defense side with the Ryan Arissa.
Oh yeah, and Icy and Electro on their almost signature characters, you would say. It's definitely going to be a fun matchup. Pepehands are swapping completely though. We do get Winter on the Torbjorn this time. Taman was really feeling himself on the Ashe last fight, so might be smart to keep that Ashe on. Liking the fire strike combos. And a nice sleep in the back there. Gibby.
Ooh, Epic does
Gibby
get
was
cut off.
punished
Routine.
quite badly there. Trying to flank. And it does get a nice pick before being taken out by Electro. I do not have a mercy at the moment, so they've got to be careful. Oh, and a nice pull from a Rabbit Bunny. That's a great stagger.
Winter taking the swap off of the Torbjorn onto the Pharah now.
Oh, that was a huge purple from
That is a
yeah.
massive purple. Most of the
Unable
team
to
is still
capitalize on that,
half,
though.
but yeah.
Now we do see a Pharah come out from Winter. Does have to be careful with Electro on the Ashe there. See, Electro just punished Gibby. And Pepehands are going to have to back out. Oh, Big O's coming on. Line from
Nice,
the side
getting a
of,
nice
Ashe.
double. Getting both the healers out.
May have been a little excessive to use the Shatter as well, but I guess you gotta show some sort of dominance.
Reinhardt.
Both nanos are online for both teams. We do have a Bob for Black Assassins.
Possibly just a window coming up. All they'd really need just to take out some damage. Take out both shields. There it goes. Along with a nano for the Sigma.
Oh, and a nice leap from Bob. Unfortunately, someone woke him. Cat will not be happy.
Woke up the bomb.
It was a nice
Using the
shield
shield
though.
though.
Mitigated a lot of damage from that Bob. A nice headshot to Icy.
Bob, unfortunately, on both sides, not able to take any kills from it.
Nasty is so far in their backlines that he just got punished immediately. Was able to do a lot of damage onto Wolf, and Red Bunny was able to finish him off. But it's looking like Pepehands might be able to take this to the first point. With just under a minute. Oh, a nice pick from Electro.
I need healing.
Unfortunately, no res for Pepehands, so if they want to contest, they have to do it now. Looking like they are. Both bongos
Both drums
out.
coming out. Getting a triple with that flux
Unfortunately, the healing is there to save the team.
is going to be able to take out too.
Out by Icy in the tire.
Keeping it behind the rock, trying not to let he get too much. Or
On
for
top of
any
Big O's,
alternative
they're gonna
route.
get a deep tire. That's fine,
Gonna
Tom.
get one pick.
An incredible amount of damage
Well,
from a Nano Ryan.
Fortunately, getting caught. You have to try and touch here. Oh, they do get a touch.
Let them up.
You're powered up.
If he can
Get in
get
there.
clutch there, then he does get nanos. Well, definitely going to be really difficult to take out the ball. On top of that, they do have the emerald field as well.
Does get the shatter on the back piece that it's going to cost their mentality.
Bob does come to
Talking about Bob.
contest along with Wolf.
Gets put to sleep and gets pulled away. So Lobby's unfortunately not in the rim.
Yeah, that was a nice pull from a Rabbit Bunny, just taking him off point. And due to that, Winter was not able to touch.
0-0. Switching sides.
this is definitely going to be a tough fight for
Initiating
Pepehands.
match.
Is there anything you'd like to see? Anything chat would like to see? What do you guys think Pepehands need to do in order to seal this victory?
I'm probably gonna be with the lesser here, but I love me a good Bastion on Route 66.
Ready for battle.
Bastion. Go
A
big or go
Bastion.
home. Soms, you want to see a Hammond?
A Hammond. Ooh. It looks like they do want to try and put a train on there.
Ask and you shall receive, but it looks like Blank are going to be running the pirate ship here.
Ooh.
They do have to be careful though. Winter is on the Junkrat, so that is a lot of damage, especially if he aims it towards Icy Wolf.
Or mortality, so if he goes down, it's gonna be quick.
2, 1.
So we get a little bit of a stall.
Definitely interesting that they're running the Anna instead of Baptiste. I see finally swapping one to the Farah now. Does have to be careful with coming. One thing he doesn't need to worry about is the insta headshots, since there's no mercy inside Pepehands. Nice pick on Icy. No immort now for Pepehands. By the time he does retaliate, he does take out a Rabbit Bunny, so that's a big shield for him. A big up.
He does get the res, but also gets taken out.
Everyone's just poking right now. Looks like we've got all 6 back. Fight.
Got a fuel coming on the side.
Might look Barrage.
I see. A barrage.
Nice slip.
Getting a 4-man shatter right there. Oh, very nice.
Team kill.
It's gonna be tough for Pepehands to touch now.
Very unfortunate. I don't believe they're gonna be able to touch.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Oh,
Coming to touch. Oh, huge sleep. Oh, but no one moved the car. Looking like desperation from the side of Pepehands. And that
man, that's
will
gonna
be
do it.
Victory.
Blank Assassins with a strong 3-1 victory.
GG's to Blank.
Play of the game.
Even in the trap, and that goes to
Very good shatter.
And that will bring us to MVPs.
No.
MVPs, huh?
What you thinking, Subby?
It's tough. It's very tough. I don't even know where to begin.
So I'll start on the side of Blank Assassins. I am going to die on the hill of Niano getting support MVP. She just had some really clutch reses the entire time. Suns did a really good job as Moira and kind of switching around on the different characters that they played. And we did see Giant do a good job also on Moira. But there were a lot of really good heals, usage of the of just like the angles on the maps in order to get those reses off. So for me, I want to go with, Niano for MVP. I do want to say though, Ket had some really clutch immortality transes whenever they were getting grabbed by Blank Assassins. That trans was ready. That was getting popped. Crits had some really good immort fields too to help protect the team and to make these stalls sort of last here.
Okay, fair enough. I can agree with you on that. For tanks, it's definitely a tough one. From both teams, they were doing a lot of work. The person that did stand out for me compared to the rest was Wolf. I think he was doing a lot of work consistently throughout each map that he was in. I do want to give a shout out to Luke and Fuzz, Nasty, Bunny, and Ibby. They were all doing a lot of work, but I feel like Wolf definitely shined as main tank for tonight.
I think Wolf did an amazing job. I agree with you in regards to Blank too. The combo of Lucan and Cool was just a really, that double shield was really hard for it to go down the entire time. And then Nasty and Bunny, sorry for my dogs. Nasty and Bunny also did a really good job just mirroring that and pushing aggressively. You can tell, the sets and duos of tanks on Blank that have a lot of synergy together. For me, I would actually go with Ibby on Pepehands. I think
Oh,
Ibby's switches to stall the point really helped them, and they were able to capitalize upon that, especially on Voskaya. A lot of really good usage of the mines on the hamster. So that means Zoms, you were here the whole time. You can tie break that one.
I was here for the last three spectating, but
give us a name.
I'm gonna kind of have to go with Sevi on this one. I did see a lot of ults coming out of Wolf, a lot of great shatters. Most of the plays were 4 or 5 minutes that I saw.
All right,
So it
and
looks like
that's
we're going for Wolf for tank.
yep. And then we will go to DPS.
Um, Before I name the DPS MVP that I think should get it, I do want to give a shout out to Tamin and Winter. They were doing an incredible job tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it would have been really close between these two and the main MVP that I'm going to choose, which is Electro. I think Electro just absolutely popped off tonight. Definitely feel like he, put the team on his back and carried them to this 3-1 victory.
I agree with that. Icy had some really good Pharah ults and smart usage of the tire on who he chased down with that tire in order to kill. But Electro on Ash was just honestly it felt a little uncontested the entire time. The burns were constantly the dynamites were constantly getting anywhere from like three to five people each time. The bob placements were just really smart, really intelligent, never too much out of position. And really made a big impact on the game. Also on Tracer, on that first map on Busan, just was really in the back line negating the Zen. So the Zen really wasn't able to kind of push in much or do much there.
Yep, agreed.
So it looks like our MVPs then will be going to Wolf on Tank, Electro on DPS, and Niano on support.
I will let them know.
All right, guys. Well, we'll chat. Thank you guys so much for coming. We appreciate the attendance. There is another game going on right now. I'm not sure what map they're in or what the score is, but the stream that they're on is same as ours. Just take the 2 off the stream, and you can go watch that tier 2 game as it occurs between Eclipsed and Ramen Noodles. Thanks for coming, guys.